Let's work on the axis of symmetry. We are still in lesson 8.8. It's a little bit of a harder concept for us in Algebra 1, but it says find the vertex of the graph of a of x is equal to, remember this a of x is just a fancy way of saying y, is equal to 3x squared minus 12x plus 1. And it's not telling us to graph it, they're just telling us to find the vertex, and from there we're going to go ahead and find the axis of symmetry. So I know that the x point of the vertex is equal to the opposite of b over 2a. Well, remember the b term is this negative 12, so the opposite is 12 over 2 times 3. So I know that 12 divided by 6 is 2. 2 is the x point of the vertex. To find the rest of it, I need to plug it back in, so I'm actually going to plug it in a different color up here. My notes are kind of smushed today. I have 2 squared minus 12 times 2 plus 1, and this is 3 times 4, which is 12, minus 12 times 2 is 24, plus 1. Well, negative 12 plus 1 looks like we're going to get the vertex, the y, as negative 11. So what this is saying is at positive 2, negative 11, that is where my vertex is. Now I'm just going to review, because if we had to graph this, we know that pattern: over 1 up 1, over 1 up 3, over 1 up 5. So from this point, I'm going to go over 1 up 1, over 1 up 1, 2, 3, and over 1 up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my parabola will look like a standard parabola that is facing upward. So this point at the vertex 2, negative 11, is either going to be a minimum or a maximum. So because this is the lowest point of the graph, we're going to call this a minimum. The minimum is the point y on the graph. So the point y is at negative 11. So I know this is a minimum, and the minimum point is negative 11. I have seen curriculum answer this as 2, negative 11. Now, the next thing that we need to know is that if I was to draw this yellow line right here at this parabola, and I was to fold it in half, that is called the axis of symmetry, and the AOS stands for axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. And again, if I was to fold this parabola, if I was to fold this parabola in half, it would be symmetrical. So that line we do have to state as a line. So we would state it x equals 2. Notice it's always going to be a vertical line that's going to go right through the x point. So we know it's a vux, x equals. It's a vertical line, and it's an x equals 2.